And here we go for part two of today's Local 6 Legal Line, entertaining the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville. Actually, they have several. These are just two, and they're answering personal injury questions right now. And someone has called in, says, I was injured in an automobile accident as I was taking mail to the post office as part of my job duties. Can I file for workers' comp? Terrace, what you think?
So yes, if you're hurt on the job, in Kentucky we have what's called the exclusivity provision, meaning that if you're hurt at work, your exclusive remedy is through workers' comp with a few pretty narrow exceptions. So yes, you didn't mention whether you're a pedestrian or in a vehicle. The person who hit you, you may have a third-party claim also against them. You likely do. It's important, again, that's why it's important to get into an attorney so they can tell you where all the avenues of potential options you have on that. But it is likely that you have both a workers' comp claim and a third-party claim against the driver who hit you.
Next question comes from Marlis, who says, my daughter was driving through the neighborhood. A tree limb fell in front of her car, causing her to wreck. Now, can I get the owner of the tree to pay for her medical bills? In other words, is the owner of the tree liable for her medical bills?
Oh, I'll take that one. And this comes up from time to time, and you're probably not going to be surprised to hear me say it depends. If the tree was obviously in bad condition, let's say there was a big dead limb in the tree, and that's the limb that fell out and caused the accident and the injuries, then the homeowner is responsible for that. If, on the other hand, the tree was appeared to be a perfectly normal, healthy tree, and reasonable people wouldn't suspect there's anything wrong with it, and you have a big wind that comes along and blows the limb out, then the answer is the homeowner, tree owner, is probably not going to be responsible for that. So it's very fact intensive. The mere fact that it was their tree and their limb that caused the accident and the injury is not the end of the inquiry.
Got about 45 seconds left, and we have a question from another anonymous viewer who says, we have been working with our insurance company to try and settle our insurance claim for the last year. We feel like we're getting cheated. Is it too late to hire an attorney?
We're back to the should I hire an attorney part. It may not be too late, it may be. It depends on what you've done so far. Likely it's not too late. I hate to say it depends, but it depends on what all has gone on your claim thus far. But regardless, call an attorney and give them all the facts and let them ask them, is this too late? And then they can tell you.
Bottom line, folks, is that if you're unsure about any type of thing that involves a legal perspective, you really need to call an attorney. And that's why we thank the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center for their expertise and offering answers to your questions on today's edition of Local 6 Legal Line.